Long Island. This is 102.7 WNEW, New York. Opie and Anthony. 102.7 WNEW.
Brought together by divine intervention, Opie.
If you have any questions for Arielle, give us a call, 212-757-1027. Let's say hi to Arielle.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Arielle. How are you this afternoon?
You always talk like that?
Yes.
Kind of romantic.
I try.
We're a smooth jazz station here in New York.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Well, actually, we now do a talk show in the afternoons, but the rest of the station, smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz. So are you guys soulmates?
Well, no, not us together, no.
A lot of people think because we do this smooth jazz show together, but no.
And Arielle, please, any kind of reference toward any relationship like that is frowned upon here.
No, but you can have different kinds of soulmates. You guys, you just go straight to the gutter. I wasn't talking about sex.
What were you talking about? I thought you were talking about gay man sex.
No. You can have soulmates that are like your perfect mate. So it could be romantic, or your soulmate could be your business partner, or your best friend, or even your cat.
You could be a
soulmate with your cat.
I have a soulmate that's a cat. I actually have a husband who's a soulmate, but I have a 20-pound cat who I actually think of as a soulmate.
A 20-pound cat?
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. Now, what exactly is this book about, Arielle?
It's 101 true stories about the divine ways that soulmates have come together, whether through prayer or love spells or divine intervention or just good luck.
Love spells, huh?
Love spells.
Arielle, how did you and your cat become soulmates?
Yes, good question.
I went to the vet one day with my other cat, and he had found this little kitten, and he asked me if I wanted to take it home, and I took him home. This was 12 years ago, and he's just the most precious thing ever. He just likes to curl up next to me and purr.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he just be your pet and not your soulmate?
No, he's really, you'd have to meet him to understand.
Good point, yes.
I mean, some cats are just pets. This cat's really special. We really have a deep heart connection.
You can talk to the cat when you're feeling down?
Yeah, and he talks to me.
Is that what a soulmate is all about?
No, really what the book's about is soulmates who are like your mirror, your other half, the person who... I think of it like a big puzzle. You know when you're doing a puzzle and you put all the pieces in and then there's just one piece left to put in? And even though with that one piece missing you can see the whole picture and the puzzle's almost complete, adding that one piece just makes it whole and wonderful.
Right.
That's, your other half, the person who makes life so much better for you.
I've learned something already because I really thought soulmates had something to do with a partner.
They do. They do.
No, but I mean a soulmate that you want to have a sexual
that's a great
relationship with.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Well, that's generally what most people think of as a soulmate. I just sort of expand the definition that it's all of that and it could be more. So you could have more than one soulmate. You could have a whole bunch of them.
So what can you tell us about this book, Hot Chocolate for the Mystical Lover? Very interesting title, I might add.
Oh, thank you. It's part of a series. There's 3 other books that have Hot Chocolate for the Mystical something in them, but really the book was designed...
Hang the phone up, you skank.
What was that?
What was that? We had another call on the line. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, but it's for people who are still looking for their soulmate, that want to find hope, that want to read about the different ways that it could possibly happen for them. It's really a way to inspire people to know that even if you're 65 years old and you haven't found your soulmate yet, there could be one on the way, and here's different ways to find one.
Are there marshmallows in this hot chocolate?
No. I've never tried it with marshmallows.
Because I like my hot chocolate with marshmallows. Now, what do you think? Friendly's hot chocolate I find very good, but then the Nestle's Quick at Home, I find that is a fascinatingly more of a rich, especially if made with milk, Arielle. What is your favorite?
I like Swiss Miss.
Swiss Miss, good. That's very good. I actually like the girl on the box.
Yeah, I like the sugar-free Swiss Miss.
The little braids and stuff.
Actually, if I'm going to have chocolate, I like, my chocolate straight candy or Godiva chocolate liqueur.
That's a good one, yes. Now, what's this divine intervention that you're talking about?
Well, that's when things that are unexplainable happen. Suddenly something happens.
Are you some kind of moron?
God, that's annoying. Who is that?
It's not going out over the air. Somebody's making a tape of some sort here during showtime, which I don't appreciate.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Arielle. So this divine intervention you speak of,
right. Well, let me give you
something spiritual.
It is very spiritual, and if you want, I'll tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
Many years ago, I heard about a holy woman from India who was, who's like the Divine Mother. She's her name is Amaji, and I went to see her. Amaji. It's AMMACHI.
G. Well, that's a Scrabble word.
Is it?
I like throwing those zingers in.
Oh, I hope it's worth a lot of points because she's really a special woman. But anyway, she's a holy woman from India, and when she gives you her blessing, she gives you a hug.
A hug after the lesson?
No, a blessing.
A blessing?
That's how she gives you a blessing. She gives you a hug.
A hug?
Anyway, I went to get
a reach around?
Pardon me?
That's another thing. And so this is a spiritual thing that you...
It's a spiritual thing. So I whispered in her ear, sent me my soulmate.
Yes.
And she did, 3 weeks later. And we got married, and we've been happily married ever since.
So you married this woman?
No, I married the soulmate she sent me.
A story. Okay, she sent you a soulmate.
Yeah.
Is this like a mail-order bride from the Soviet Union type thing?
It's kind of like a spiritual mail-order thing, yeah.
So you got...
Do you have a soulmate?
Do I have a soulmate?
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking it's you, Arielle.
No, but I'm already taken.
How could you find a soulmate by mail order?
I don't know.
Okay, how about something more about the hot chocolate portion of this? Do you dip your cookies in hot chocolate?
Oreos.
Yes. Arielle, would you
I can barely hear you. All I hear is sirens and bizarre laughter.
It's New York City. Yeah, there's a lot of that type of thing, yeah. But would you like to take some calls from people that have read your book and feel that they, too, have soulmates brought together by some type of divine intervention?
That would be great.
Joe, you have a question for Arielle Ford?
Hi, guys. No, not so much a question. I have a really interesting quick story about someone special that came into my life.
Yeah.
Just a couple of months ago, I was actually at a Starbucks. And I had ordered a cup of hot cocoa.
What a coincidence, because the book is titled Hot Chocolate for the Mystical Lover.
Guys, I know, and this is a bizarre thing.
That
I go to
so
sit down,
strange.
and this beautiful girl, bumps into me, spills the hot chocolate all over my junk.
Yeah.
Okay, and dude, this was hot. Now, they warned me it was going to be hot, but I didn't expect the second-degree burns on my testes.
Yeah.
And
that is divine intervention.
It's a little rough for me to talk about, but I went to the hospital, and I lost my right ball.
Yeah.
And the girl came to me, at the hospital with flowers and a teddy bear and a cup of cold hot chocolate. Excuse the
now, how does that taste?
there, but, just as a sign, she said sorry, and she's accepted me for the one ball that I have, and we're happily together now. And
Joe, you sound choked up about this. Arielle, would you consider this divine intervention?
I'd say it's divine nonsense myself. Go F yourself, you whore!
Yes. Go F yourself. That's wonderful. That's great, as we have a guest here.
Oh, my.
Now, what about, I believe his story was legitimate up to the end portion with the get off the phone, you whore. But what about things like that happen? Maybe a spilt cup of hot chocolate.
I have to say, I haven't heard any stories like that.
No?
No stories like that in the book, Arielle?
No, nobody losing their balls.
What's the most touching story in your book?
Well, I'd tell you, but you guys would only make fun of it.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, crazy lady.
No, the stories are really touching, and if you love stories, then it's a book for you. I'm not sure it's a book for you guys, though.
Anything like a Penthouse Forum, because I like those stories.
No, it's nothing titillating.
Anthony, enough with the nonsense. Let's talk to Alan on line one. Alan, do you have a question for Arielle? The book is called Hot Chocolate for the Mystical Lover.
Yes, I have a dog, and I walk it every day. It's a poodle, and it has 3 legs. What's so funny?
Oh, God.
And I like to give it anal sometimes. Does that make it a soulmate of mine? Because I love.
You love your dog. And your dog.
You know what? You know, I got to apologize to Arielle. That's obviously a prank call. I'm sorry, Arielle.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep this on the up and up.
Well, why don't you guys tell me your soulmate stories?
Let me go to Danielle. Maybe we'll have better success with a female. Danielle, we're talking to Arielle For, the author of...
Hi, Arielle. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I was wondering, my boyfriend now, I think he may be my soulmate. He's the only man that I've ever enjoyed having anal with, and I think that possibly that might make him my soulmate.
Yeah, giving up the dumper, I believe, makes you soulmates. Yeah.
Oh, he gets it any time now. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think he's my soulmate.
Well, then, grab on tight and marry him.
Yeah. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Sound advice for Danielle.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having her on.
All right, thank you, Danielle.
Bye-bye.
Arielle, what about tea and coffee?
What about it?
What do you feel about those hot beverages?
I personally like mint tea, fresh mint tea. But then I'm from the South, so I like it that way.
Anthony, one more call here. Devin?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Dr. Ford, I'm a big fan of your work. I just have several questions. I find your work very touching, and I'd like to know, does any of this stem from your relationship with your father as a child? Because it's come to my attention that he sodomized you on various occasions. And I mean, that just blows my mind.
Oh, I can't even answer that.
Jesus, I've tried so hard to hold the urge, but I just go out and I've been waiting.
Anthony, I gotta go now.
No, please don't. I love the sound of your voice. It makes me so hard.
I gotta go.
Go away.
Oh, your thoughts on teabagging?
I really want to teabag you.
I don't know what teabagging is.
That's when you lay down and I put my tongue in your mouth and make you go round and round.
Hey. Listen, you guys go have a pitcher of margaritas. I'm going to sign off now.
Would you like to see my
You want to put your number out or...
My God, I can't take it.
Arielle? Hello?
I think that went well. She never gave her number out or anything. Hot Chocolate for the Mystical Lover Opie by Arielle For. Wow. All right. That got a little uncomfortable. God damn, I love Bad Guest Day. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this too often, unfortunately, but I love it. Anthony, a brand new batch of pictures are up from the road trip down there in Mississippi.
No, I got to get to him before the delay kicks in.
A lot of pictures of Susie and Stinky. They're all hanging out at this radio station, WONA, in the middle of Mississippi. That was hilarious, man.
My God.
Susie has a WOW sticker on her chest. Look at that. Look at their station.
See the little board.
Yeah, you see the little board?
We got a DJ board.
Very nice.
It does. It looks like one of those that you buy at the store.
Why isn't Susie looking up in any of these pictures?
I don't know. Maybe she's a self-esteem problem.
Oh,
now I'm having a hard time loading.
Oh, because Stinky's giving out the gifts we sent.
Oh, she got it in her hand.
Look at the equipment. Some good pictures from the road trip.
That's great.
More to come as their visit continues down there in Mississippi.
Boy, this is loading real slow now. Great.
Well, you got about 50 pictures to check out from the road show. The road trip, excuse me. Also, we have the Chris Farley pictures up. Chris Farley, pictures of him right after he died.
Yeah.
3 of them that are very, very disturbing.
They will not be up there much longer.
They're up on WNEW.com, Anthony.
They're coming down.
I think we're just about done. What a crazy show. A little wacky. Our instant feedback didn't work at all today. We blew out the whole damn system because everyone's checking out the website today.
Screw it. I can't even get the pictures anymore.
Sorry about that.
It's over, Jenny.
Can't wait to see the pictures from their drunken night tonight.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. All right, let's hang up on all these people. We're done talking about soulmates. Did you know that your cat could be a soulmate, Ed?
Yeah, only if you bang it. Bang it hard. Bang it deep. Yeah.
The best The best part of Bad Guest Day?
Yeah.
There's a point in the conversation where you realize that they're like, oh, no.
Uh-oh, it went terribly wrong.
Oh, no, this is just not what I'm used to.
Should not have accepted this interview.
Right.
What the hell is that a picture of, Ben?
Fire.
A bonfire?
Fire, yeah.
Picture of a fire.
Little bonfire.
That's it. All right, Ant, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
We're pretty much done.
Ron and Fez coming on.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ron and Fez coming on live. That means you could give them a call.
Yeah, we actually have live human beings on.
Or you could actually use a phone and call this radio station between the hours of 7 and 11.
People will answer, and you can speak with them.
That's a little strange.
How about that?
That's very cool. We're very excited that Ron and Fez are on next.
Yep.
I thought they were going to be on before us. Now they're on after us.
Well, for the time being.
They're going to figure this out?
I don't know.
All right. And Anthony, real fast, we should tell all the fine ladies out there about our WOW contest.
Okay, terrific.
Hi to our buddy, our pal, Jay Mohr.
Jay Mohr.
Hey, Jay.
Hello, Jay.
Jay? Jay Mohr?
Jay Mohr.
Mr. Mohr? Jay? All right. He has an announcement to make, and I don't know. Maybe he'll call back, or we could call him, okay?
Yeah, Rick, get him back on the phone.
I thought it went well. She was all cheery and happy.
Yeah, hi, the herbs, and then at the end it says, I got it.
She was exhausted.
I'm okay.
Hey, this would be a good time to tell everyone about our new contest, Anthony.
Okay.
We've had some tragedies lately on our radio show.
We've had genuine cluster Fs that have disgusted people.
Right.
And we have to pay back our audience for sitting through the likes of the retarded Laverne and Shirley.
Right.
Stalker Patty just about an hour ago got her nipple hair removed.
Right.
By some kind of miracle light.
Right.
And we got to pay you guys back with some good old-fashioned, hot, nude chicks.
That's right.
Hey, look who's back.
All hot chicks, listen up. We're going to tell you in a second here. But first, it's our buddy, our pal, Jay Mohr.
Jay Mohr.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how you been?
Man, I've been really good, actually.
That's good.
You guys were sweating that lady over the 18% of failure rate, but how many chicks do you know it looks like they had their boobs done by Jack the freaking Ripper?
Yeah, that's always bad. You go in a strip club.
I watch pornos and there's chicks that got boobs that you could drive golf balls off of in the driveway.
Just
whatever. Give the broad a chance. I know it's Bad Guest Day.
Do you realize, she's trying to claim that you take a little herb and all of a sudden your boobs
she's going to give you your money back, Opie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't lose, Norton. You can't lose, Norton.
Gentlemen, I got to tell you something.
Yes, Jay.
First of all, I was not high on Letterman. I was just riffing.
Yeah.
You cursed.
You just said the F word. So you weren't high on Letterman. You were just what? You were all psyched?
I didn't say the F word.
Yay.
We dumped out of you anyway, so you got to start over.
No, I didn't.
We thought you did. We were just protecting
I'll
our butts.
get the tape. I'm sure you said the F word.
It's all right. Whatever. So
say Frank?
So
yeah.
Oh.
Say exactly what you just said then.
Well, I just woke up, so maybe 2:30.
So you want everyone to know you were not high on David Letterman?
No, man. I was geeked.
You were all pumped up.
Yeah, I said on the air. I said, as a comic, your whole life leads up until this moment. And I was killing. I couldn't believe it.
Jay, I thought you did very well on David Letterman. A lot of people bummed that you didn't mention Opie and Anthony on David Letterman.
Well, it's Letterman. It's not
politically incorrect.
I was bummed, too. But I'm telling you, man, once you step out there, it's like the Twilight Zone. Everything you know just evaporates.
Yeah.
It's just you and Dave, and it's like, keep them laughing.
Right. So you have an announcement for us, or?
Easy.
What?
I thought you had an announcement, no?
No.
I don't leave the house. I'm still here.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Giants?
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, my God. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm not going to, pretend to be, but...
Yeah, I'm not bandwagging it either.
I Sunday afternoon, I'm like, holy S, the Giants are in the Super Bowl. And I'm like, how did that happen?
Dude, how do you bet against the Ravens now? It's so bizarre that I interviewed the Raiders for Fox NFL this morning.
Yeah.
Dude, they had the Super Bowl trophies out. Every photo on the wall was of Super Bowl rings or plays from the Super Bowl's past. I was actually holding the Vince Lombardi trophy in my hands, and no one's like, put that down. It was on display, yeah, we're champions and we're going back. No, you're not.
I
I bet La Machine another $100. I took the Giants.
He bet against the Giants?
Yeah, for the Vikings game. And I won.
I said on David Letterman that someone will expose the Vikings' fraudulent defense, end quote.
Wow. I do remember that. I do remember that.
41-0. And way to go to knock. If you're going to blow somebody out, does somebody want to get the over for those crackheads out there that actually bet on the game and took the over?
Yeah, what was the over?
It was 42 or something. They scored 41.
Ouch. You know,
we were field goal and you're rich.
We were talking about that game yesterday. It was one of those games, 10 minutes in, you're like, oh my God, they're going to blow them out. This game is over. Yeah. There was no doubt.
I give Fossil credit because I would have started running the ball a lot earlier than he did. He just did not let up.
And did you see the footage of Jeff Van Gundy?
No, I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
My wife has this freaking TiVo that I can't even figure out, and I got to look at that stupid drawing of a smiling TV set. Well, how about I turn the channel? How do I do that, TiVo?
True.
I got the dish. I got every basketball game in the freaking country. Yeah. I got girls basketball in Alaska.
Yeah.
And I got TiVo. You know what I watched last night? I got up to take a leak. Sanford and Son.
Nice. nothing wrong with a little Sanford
so
and Son.
I could watch it when it was... I don't know how to turn the freaking channel.
You can't figure out your TiVo, huh?
TiVo's stupid.
Jeff Van Gundy got knocked out.
If you have the dish, that's all you need, Opie.
Yeah.
Wait till I tell Marshall down at the bus company.
Yeah. I got it on him, Marshall.
Once you get over the initial, shock of being able to pause live basketball and have Kobe in the middle of the air with his, not the side of his shorts, in the middle of a dunk. And then you go, look, his nuts hanging out. You keep doing it, and then you go back to the game.
Right.
That's the only thing you can do with it. I mean, the dish, you just, I want to watch soccer from Peru. Here it is. Look, they're all doing blow on the bench. This must be it.
You missed some good footage of Jeff Van Gundy going down.
I got 12 stitches.
Insane. Can't be headbutted on? God damn.
A headbutt?
Yeah, he went to throw a punch at Furry, and he missed and kind of lost his balance and just headbutted Van Gundy. Knocked him the F out.
That's pretty cool. The Knicks are on fire.
Yes, they are. Let's not talk about it, though. I jinx everyone, so we're just going to be quiet about that. So, Jay, what else?
I picked the Raiders from the Super Bowl. What do I know?
What else is going on? Because we got to move on. We're real busy today.
Yeah, you got it.
Bad guest day. We got another one standing by.
All right.
So, Jay, you have nothing to say?
Oh, I have a big announcement.
All right.
What's that place called? Westbury Music Fair?
Yeah.
Oh. Me and Dice.
I knew it. Are you kidding? You're such a puss.
I'm a puss.
How many times you been on our show bad-mouthing Dice, and now you're teaming up with him?
I've always said he's the king of comedy after everything I've ever joked about.
Oh, I'm breaking out the tape. I'm having a heart attack. Wait
a minute.
This is the same Jay Mohr that after the Dice Show gave Ant and I a bunch of abuse. Saying, how bad was he? I heard half the place walked out. Oh! Making us feel really bad on our own radio show. And I
heard he was terrible.
And I called it at the time. I said, Jay is gonna team up with Dice.
No, you thought we were doing a joke.
Oh, my Lord. I thought it was a joke.
Wait a minute.
Huh? Jay, you made us feel so effing bad after Dice came through and did the Beacon and the Garden. And you wanted us to admit on the air how bad he was.
Because I heard he was terrible.
As long as you understand, you're opening for me, okay? You're the opening act.
This is going to be like, you know what's going to be interesting? To see if Dice can follow me. Hello?
I called this one. What are
you guys talking about?
Opie said this would happen.
No, Opie said that we were planning a practical joke, which is just paranoia because he smokes too much grass with Sandy.
No, I don't smoke grass, but...
Well, neither do I, and you thought I was high on Letterman. Jackass.
Listen.
Dude, this is exciting news.
It's exciting, but...
People either hate the two of us, or they like both of us, listen.
I set it off, I think I set it off the air to everyone here. I'm like, I will bet money that Dice and Jay team up. Yeah.
No, you said on the air, when I was bad-mouthing Dice...
You bad-mouthed... Which
I won't take back.
You bad-mouthed them really bad.
I will not take it back.
You wanted Ant and I to admit it. We refused to, and you're like, come on. And
I heard it was a joke, like a bunch of people cheering on a rape.
There was...
just boys screaming.
There was a little jealousy when you came on the air after the show.
No way.
Saying,
No way.
I heard he sucked so bad.
That wasn't jealousy. I heard he sucked.
And you wouldn't even drop it. You just kept so...
Because you guys pushed out of it.
We did not push out. I had a good time. Yeah. We had a great time at both shows.
Dude, everybody told me the garden, he walked half the beacon, and I had 3 friends that left. I know 2 other people that left.
All right.
Like, this is horrible.
So then why team up with him if you think he's that bad?
I always... You know what? You're going to have to pull the tapes out. You know, you guys...
Holy cow. Pull the tapes. Rick is already on it.
You guys can go from riding a guy and having a good time, and the second a week goes by and you don't get a return phone call, it's like, oh, now he's a big shot. Opie, I call you at freaking home and talk to you.
I'm not saying that.
Like, hey, Sand, it's Jay again. Come on in. We'll all sit around the speaker.
We'll all hang out around the campfire.
Yeah. Now, this is big news. I will not take back anything I said about Dice, because what I said, I meant.
All right, until we pull all the tapes, then we'll just leave it at that.
And what am I going to back down from?
Wait, Jay.
I said he was the king of comedy several times.
All right, Jay.
This is really big news, and you guys are like glad-handing it like you could care less.
Hold on. Hold on.
People either like me or Dice. All those people that like one or the other, they're all going to come now.
Jay, hear me out.
Okay.
I respect you that you're not taking it back. I just want to make it clear that you did say all that stuff on our show and made us feel uncomfortable at the time. But at least you're not backtracking and saying, well, I didn't say it.
No,
I didn't say it.
He was horrible.
You'll admit you said all that, right?
Yeah, he was terrible.
All right, then I have no problem with this.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Why are you uncomfortable with me bringing it up unless it was true? Fresca.
Because you were trying to make us say something that we weren't going to say.
No, I said, why don't you guys, but if it was just a great show, you'd be like, no, you're stupid.
Tell you the truth, I didn't see anybody walking out. I saw a crap load of people having a good time. So what do I know?
Jay, we had a ball. We had a great time.
Good.
It was a whole package.
Now imagine a show with that guy and me.
I just wanted to lay everything on the table. As long as you're not taking back that stuff
Absolutely not.
Or saying, I didn't say it or whatever. So now we don't even have to pull the tapes. I'm fine with everything.
I saw Dice last night at the Comedy Store.
Right.
He said, I want to talk to you.
Right.
And after 20 minutes of I don't know what the hell he was talking about, he said, I want to put together like what Kinnison did, like the Bad Boys of Comedy.
Right.
You want to do Rascals with me? I said, I don't know if I can do Rascals. He just added a bunch of shows at Rascals.
Yeah.
I don't know if my schedule's going to let me do that. Plus, I could sell it out on my own, so I kind of don't want to open for him a 400-person room, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd probably...
But you know what? That's the kind of guy I am. For Mark Magnuson and Rascals, I would actually go and do that just because he helped me out a lot.
Dice probably pockets all the money, too.
Yeah, well, not if I show up. We're going to have a little argument.
How are you guys going to divvy up Westbury?
Hey,
we made an arrangement.
Oh, really?
Hey, Jay, Anthony on line 8, he goes, Jay is so good at backpedaling, he should play cornerback for the New York Giants.
I haven't backpedaled yet, but the guy's an idiot.
Come on, that's a good line.
That is very funny, but the secondary of the Giants is so great now.
It's this is going to be...
Dave Thomas, they kept assigning safeties to help him out in his coverage, and they kept showing the safeties going over to help him out. But every time they showed him, Dave Thomas was all over the freaking guy.
Hey, Jay, can I tell you something about the Super Bowl? Lowest scoring Super Bowl in the history of the game. No one is going to score points.
And what was up till now?
I don't even know. Someone out there will tell us, I'm sure. But
it's like one of those old ones, 6'3", when they played in the snow like a bunch of old men.
Old muddy, snow covered.
With leather helmets.
It's like the GIF.
That's how La Machine got that face. He played with a leather helmet.
Jesus.
No, so Dice said he wanted to put together like a tour of like...
he's been talking to us. I think it's...
Well, I never heard him talk about it.
Okay, no, it's a good move, and I have no problems with this anymore. I just wanted to make sure you said what you said. You owned up to it. I'm fine now. Let's move on.
I said everything I said. I said he's been doing a character for 30 years.
Okay, let's move on then. So it's Westbury Music Fair. That is big news.
It's great. I never played there before.
It's a nice...
I don't think Dice knows that I could sell it out on my own.
It's a nice room. You guys are going to have fun there.
That's the weird part about when I was having the conversation with him. Is I don't know if he knows that I could sell it out by myself.
Like by yourself? Or with your pals, Opie and Anthony, Jay?
You know what I mean. With you guys, of course.
Give us a little love.
My God, we're so unloved.
You go all over the world making movies. You get to go...
movies. I'm doing voiceovers for Fox Sports Net. What are you talking about?
Yes, people have seen that.
I'm a nobody.
you get to go everywhere, and I sit in the studio every day. Give us some love. Help us out. All right.
Okay, J.J. Mohr's going to be at Westbury. Opening for me. I'm having a heart attack.
So I don't know if he knows, like, I could sell it out with, like, the help of you guys. Or on the West Coast, wherever.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. So when's the show, Jay?
I think it's in April.
April? Cool.
I really don't even know the exact date. He sprung it on me last night at the Comedy Store. I don't even go in the Comedy Store.
Do we know when the tickets go on sale for that?
I have no idea. I'm not even here to promote it. I'm here to announce it because I thought it was really cool. And you guys are like, yeah, they fun at Dice.
Hey. Had a little problem. We worked it out, right?
Yeah, we're straight.
Who else was at the Comedy Store last night? Any names?
Oh, it was disastrous.
Really?
Dice had the line of the night. The crowd moaned, and he goes, "Keep moaning, because when I leave, you don't know who's coming up." I had a water bottle, and I was just finishing, and I threw it across the room. I was like a black guy at the Apollo. I was like punching the guy next to me in the face.
Right on. Jay, we're
running the Korean.
We're running really late. We'll talk more about this in the coming days.
You know what? Here's my personal pledge to you.
What?
I'm going to bury Dice.
Wow. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to avalanche the entire stage.
All right. Now, that's something I would like to say.
What do you mean by that?
That would be fun to see.
Why would you like to see that unless you didn't like Dice?
We like Dice, but...
we just like conflict.
Yeah, we like... Do you listen to our show? Our whole day is filled with conflict.
I would light the piano on fire like Jerry Lee Lewis.
If I was in the audience, I would like to see that type of conflict on a comedy stage. That would be fun.
It wouldn't be conflict. It's just two guys doing their job.
I want to see two guys just battling it out for the big laughs.
For the big laughs.
Yeah.
And as you have said in the past, we will watch Dice get up there and do a whole hour on midgets. Jesus Christ, enough with the midgets already. Remember that one, Jay?
Yeah, I said, why did you keep banging on the midgets? And he goes, my kid wanted to know what was with them. And I said, those are people that smoke and drink when they're young. They're ridiculous.
Our listeners remember everything you said.
I remember it, too.
They're coming up with lines you said about Dice.
I want to hear them. They're funny.
By the way, the lowest scoring Super Bowl, according to Bob, Super Bowl 7, 14-7 was the final score. And if you ask me who was in that Super Bowl, I would have to say...
Super Bowl 7.
Billy Joe Namath took the Jets to a 16-13 lead over the heralded Indianapolis Colts.
Probably Cowboys Steelers.
All right, listen, Jay.
I'm just thinking when it's early, it's always Cowboys Steelers. It's a safe bet.
Yeah. No, it's early. It's always the Chiefs and Green Bay versus
I was going to say
Vikings.
Green Bay, right.
For the Raiders and the Vikings.
All right, Jay, we got to let you go, seriously.
What year was it?
I don't know.
Who knows? Super Bowl 7.
What are you guys giving me the brush?
Look it up.
Now you sound like Dice.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Look it up on your TiVo. Got dumped out of.
Look at you guys. Look how they got you. You're company men.
Nah.
Yeah.
You make fun of me because I team up with Dice.
Jay, we worked it out. Calm down.
You can't even say that word. The tight end of the Giants, Howard Cross.
Jay, I'm going to hang up on you now.
I see.
All right, there he goes.
No, he's got to hang up first, eh?
Yeah, Jay Mohr, everyone.
There he goes.
Teaming with Dice. It looks like April 13th and 14th, Westbury Music Fair. I'm sure we'll get ticket info soon.
People are walking out.
Dice playing Rascals.
I heard they walked out of the Beacon. Half the crowd left. He was doing an hour on midgets. Who the hell gives a crap about midgets?
I'm glad he owned up to it, at least.
Yeah.
Dice and Jim Norton, February 8th at Rascals in West Orange. And then they're coming back in April. Dice, probably Jim Norton on that bill. And,
of course.
And Jay Mohr at Westbury Music Fair. Nice.
In the round, as they say.
Anth, does that finish up Bad Guest Day, Jay Mohr?
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding. All Jay's pals are listening. Relax. We're just having fun. All right. Stinky has been trying to call in with an update from Mississippi. Why don't we do that next, okay?
See how it's going.
And we have to talk about our contest.
Yeah, goddamn. People hate us.
Opie and Anthony.
It's the O&A Show. 212-757-1027. It's Bad Guest Day on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes.
A lot of people that want to be on our show, so we're giving them the chance, Anthony.
Yeah.
This next lady, her name's Angela Harris.
Angela Harris.
She's a master herbalist.
An herbalist. Oh, one of these new age people.
Is it herb or herb, Anthony?
Why don't we ask Angela?
She has a way for women to go from a small breast size to a larger one through herbs.
Sound like a hippie.
So let's welcome Angela Harris to our radio show.
Yes.
Serious questions only for Angela, okay? Angela.
Hi.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Where are you calling from?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
There you go.
The home of the big boobs.
That's right, the boob capital of the world.
Now, we were reading your literature that you sent into the radio show, and we were very interested in you.
Great.
You're a master herbalist?
Yes.
Is it herb or herb?
Herb.
Herb?
Herb's your buddy. Herb's a plant.
Herb's a plant.
Right.
Okay, do you have big boobs yourself?
I have very nice sized ones, thank you.
Yeah?
But they weren't always like that.
Did the herbs do it?
The herbs helped.
Yeah?
Now, how big are your boobs right now?
Are you sure you want to ask that question?
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
I have 8 children, so I've nursed 8 children, and
8 children?
Yes, and they are in very good shape and very good size. Surprisingly, most people's are not after they nurse even a couple of children.
All the same dad?
Pardon?
All the same dad?
All the same dad, one family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they big boobs though? B's, C's, D's, double D's?
They're probably medium. They're C's.
Nice C's.
Right.
They were smaller before you had all those kids.
They were.
And
they were smaller before I had. They would, of course, get bigger when you nurse them. When you nurse children, and then they get small again. So.
8 kids.
And do the boobs hang a little bit?
Nope, not at all.
They don't look like socks filled with sand. Come on.
They don't, because actually, when I discovered quite by accident this formula, we didn't use it on larger busted women because of course they didn't want to grow. But we found that when larger busted women took this discovery, this herbal formula, that their breasts did not grow, but they dramatically reduced their sagging. And so.
And what do you do with this herbal formula? Do you rub them on your boobs?
Kind of like that out for you and your sweetheart, for you to just rub them on.
No, I'm dead serious. Is it kind of like the chia pet stuff? You rub it and then it starts growing, or what?
No, it's actually herbs that you take internally, and it's capsules. You just take 4 capsules in the morning and 4 capsules at night. I didn't even know this was even possible until I ran across this.
Angela, there's a lot of skeptics out there. Let me ask you a question about this herb formula.
Yeah.
You take the herb formula to make your boobs bigger, right?
Right.
How does the herbs know to make your boobs bigger and keep your butt nice and small?
Oh.
That is a good question. Actually, what this does is it balances women's hormones so the body takes care of itself. A lot of women are underdeveloped. That's why there's so many breast implants going on and things like that. And so they're underdeveloped, and so this balances their hormones.
Yeah.
And they kind of go through a little puberty again, and their breasts grow to the size that their DNA is set up for.
Can you say breast again, please?
DNA.
Breast.
Does that have to do with anything? The DNA.
It does. It has a lot to do with it because, a lot of these women suffer from infertility or PMS or painful periods and things like that. And you know what? That can all be taken care of. They don't need to suffer from PMS, and neither do you guys.
Angela?
Uh-huh.
Speaking of DNA.
Yeah.
Does your husband give you a nice TF'ing?
Oh, that's the best, right?
Does he give me a nice what?
You know what that is?
A TF?
A TF.
I don't.
Oh, God damn.
You have 8 kids and you don't know what a TF is?
I probably do, but I just don't speak your lingo.
Obviously, they haven't been TFing if they got 8 kids. He goes right for the pleasure palace. Know what I mean? Right.
Oh, only I know.
So what, do you mix this stuff up yourself in the basement?
I don't. We have actually, what happened was when I first discovered it, a gal came to me. She had some infertility problems. She couldn't get pregnant. So I mixed up a formula for her, and 3 months later she came back to me, and she wasn't pregnant yet, but her breasts had grown from an A cup to a C cup in those 3 months.
Just by taking these herbs?
Right. And so pretty soon, women were lined up around the block waiting for this formula. So definitely we have a lab that manufactures it.
Is she doing some of that TFing now?
She got pregnant.
Well, you don't know what the TF is yet.
I don't.
You're in Vegas?
I am in Vegas.
All right. If the deal is showing 2, would you split queens?
I don't gamble. That's the funny thing.
Damn it, you're in Vegas.
Most of us that live here, we live off you guys that come and gamble.
Hey. Watch that, you guys.
Well, you want to take some calls from our listeners?
Sure, you bet.
Yeah, we've been teasing the fact that you're going to be on our show all day, and the phones have exploded. It looks like a lot of ladies, a lot of boyfriends, a lot of husbands out there that have a girlfriend or a wife with itty-bitty ones.
Well, and you know what? They were very smart not to go ahead and get breast implants because that can just be a nightmare.
Right.
Hey, we don't care.
But you take the herbs and they sprout.
They do. It actually only works on about 82% of the women. So for women who are very muscular.
What happens? What happens to the 18%?
The 18%, we give them their money back.
But what happens? Do they start growing hair? Or
No, it usually balances their PMS and the painful problems they have once a month, their headaches and things like that. But they don't. About 18% of them do not grow.
It's a painful process for us, honey.
Angela,
that's right. If we suffer, you suffer.
Angela, I got a question for you.
Okay.
How's your cycle?
How is mine?
Yeah.
Oh, my hormones are balanced. I'm doing good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not too messy down there.
No PMS. No PMS here in this house.
Flow ain't too heavy. Because a lot of girls worry about that, you know.
They do, and you know what?
And who suffers? The men.
Function?
The men suffer having to go to the store and buy those big, thick maxi pads.
They're supposed, women have a hard time functioning. So if there are herbs that can help balance their system so that they don't.
Has your husband
during that week out of the month?
Has your husband earned his red wings?
You know what that is, right?
I don't.
God damn.
You guys, I'm sorry.
Aren't you some kind of, new age chick or something?
Yeah. I'm not that either.
No? I had you pegged for new age with all that herbal stuff.
Not at all.
So
That's
you start talking
thing.
crystals.
You don't know what TF means, and you don't know what red wings mean.
Sorry.
All right. Let's go to the phones and get some of the callers involved here. All the people standing by have someone in their lives with very, very tiny breasts, okay?
Okay.
All right, Angela, let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on the air with Angela Harris.
How you doing, Angela? I have a problem. I live with my Uncle Herb, and he keeps touching me in the wrong places.
That's a problem with herbs.
Hey, let go of my zipper.
Move. My advice to you is move.
Yeah. Angela?
Yeah.
Angela?
Yes.
I do believe that was a prank call. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. But it could be a serious problem.
Yeah, let's go to Brian and see if he has a serious question for Angela Harris. Brian, what's going on?
Hi, guys. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Hey, I have a question. I live up here in New Jersey, and have you ever tried an herb called puffy vag weed?
Never.
Puffy vag weed?
Oh, yeah. What it does is it takes the vag, and it puffs it up like a red mandrill ass. You know the mandrill, the baboon.
I believe that's another prank phone call.
Angela?
Who's the screener? I want to know.
Angela?
Hello?
All right, Brian.
well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, hang up the phone.
It was a serious question.
All right, thank you, Brian.
Oh, you're welcome.
Angela?
Yes.
Angela?
Yes.
Do you have any herbs that make the vag puffier?
No.
If it can make the boobs bigger, maybe you could get herbs that will direct to the vag.
We'll work on that. We'll let you know.
Because we like them puffy.
Angela, we're receiving a lot of questions from the fax machine here. A lot of people want to know if guys take these herbs, will they get man boobs?
No, that's the great thing about it is this formula is specifically for women, but it doesn't make anything on men grow.
All right, very good. Let's go back to the phones and talk to Mario. Mario?
Yeah, how you doing, guys? How are you, Angela?
Good.
Hey, Angela, I have a question. I want to know if I can take your herbs if my penis will get bigger because I have a very small penis.
We don't have any herbs for that, but it's amazing how guys ask for that.
It's working already. You're great. You're great, Angela. Wow. It's huge. It's huge, I tell you.
Mario?
Yes?
Thank you for the call.
Thank you very much.
All right, there goes Mario. Angela?
Yes.
You seem a little shocked.
Well, I'm usually working with doctors and hospitals on herbs, not usually doctors of comedy.
Well, I'm sure you've done a lot of radio shows, and you're probably used to these type of questions.
Yeah.
Not exactly these type, but
no, really. All right, let's go to Anthony on line 11. Anthony from Queens, yes.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, Anthony.
I was wondering if Angela tried anal, and if I grabbed her boobs on the herb with anal, would they stretch out or what?
Angela?
No comment.
To you.
What about one of your kids?
Oh my God, Anthony.
I'm hanging up on that one. Angela?
Yeah.
Sorry about that one. We don't like to joke about kids on our radio show.
No.
Angela?
Yes.
Have you given up the balloon knot to your husband?
Yeah, that was a viable question.
Have I what?
Given up the balloon knot.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Oh, my God. They speak English out there in Las Vegas? The balloon knot. The back door, if you will.
I think we might have a little bit of more couth out here. I don't know. What do you think? Couth.
If I knew what that was, I might be angry.
You might be.
Couth. You know, the back door. Is that like... couth. If you used the back door, maybe you wouldn't have 8 kids. Ah, now that's a good...
What if I want to have 8 kids? That's
yeah.
what I do.
Did you want 8 kids or?
Actually, I never thought about it, that I was going to have 8 kids.
No.
But we can't imagine not having any of the ones we have. So
yeah.
We're happy.
Doesn't that kind of loosen things up?
Nope, not when you know what to do with herbs and things.
Oh, it could tighten up the old vag, so it's not so much like the MGM Grand.
Not this particular formula, but there are things, yes, that help you strengthen.
Yeah. You ever see that? Women walk around like their uterus fell out.
Well, there are herbs to strengthen and heal that part of the body.
There's herbs for that, too?
There are.
Let's go to Carl. Carl, you got a question for Angela?
Hello.
Hi, Carl.
How you doing?
All right.
Angela, I was just... Hold on one second. My girlfriend's a little embarrassed I'm doing this. Shut the hell up. Shut up!
Oh, another woman ruining a good call.
God, what the hell's wrong? I'm sorry.
Can the herbs help this poor guy out?
They can help her out, and maybe she'll balance her out and get a good guy.
Shut up!
He sounds like a decent man here. He's trying to help out the girl.
I don't
understand. I get pissed off and I hit her sometimes.
I hear you, dude.
I'm trying to help her out. She's all embarrassed because I'm on the phone. What the hell is... Shut up!
She's got no
I'm
clue.
embarrassed in you. God.
Hey, Carl.
People. Yeah.
Can you do us a favor?
Sure.
Can you smack your broad on live on the air?
Yeah, hold on one sec. Come over here. Come on. Shut up! Okay, there you go. Now she's knocked out. She's good.
All right.
So where can I get this for her?
That's not couth, is it?
It's not.
Angela?
Get a new boyfriend.
Where? Well, that's not the... Do you have an herb for that?
I think he would be happier if his woman had bigger boobs. I think I understand what Carl's getting at here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a little more light. I mean, she always gets pissed off at me. I got to knock her out, and you know.
All right, all right. Enough of Carl. It's ridiculous. Let's go to Marie. Marie.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Marie.
Hi, Gil. I am listening to this, and I'd be interested in getting this, you know, because I am a woman, but, you know, I thought if it balances out the hormones, you know, maybe I could get rid of this chest hair and the 5 o'clock shadow and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It does help with balancing out the hormones, for sure.
I mean, but like bodily hair, though, will it like make that, you know, because, you know, when I take my shirt off, honestly, I kind of look like a man. I do have a breast, but, you know, they're covered with hair.
It will help with balancing out the estrogen in your body, yes.
Angela, please don't laugh. It sounds like a serious problem.
Yeah, I don't really think that's very funny, because I think I'm probably the first serious caller yet. I've been trying to get through, and, you know, I heard this. I got so excited, because, you know, electrolysis is expensive, and the waxing, you know, when you have to do 3/4 of your body, it's a lot of money. It's very painful.
Yeah.
You know?
You poor twat.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Angela, any advice for Marie?
Wear lots of clothes.
Wear lots of clothes? Angela, where can people get your product? Do you have a number or something?
800-731-9911.
Yeah, Angela's a bitch.
All right, Marie, thank you.
It's not very funny.
All right, Marie, thank you. I'm going to hang up on Marie. I think we have time for one more call here. Let's go to Dave. Dave, you have a question for Angela?
Yes, I do.
Making boobs bigger through herbs.
Yes. I'm going through a transformation right now, and I was wondering if it could help make my boobs bigger on hormones and make my unit smaller. Is that possible?
That's a viable question. Angela, can you help this faggot out?
It won't. This particular formula will just make you more of a man, so it's not something you'll want to take.
Oh,
if it grows boobs and this guy wants to have a tranny...
Can help me get more men, if possible?
Help me clear out.
It will not work on men.
Oh, God, you're such a silly little freak.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. All right, Angela. Angela,
anything?
One more time with that number, Angela. So
800.
Yeah.
731-9910.
All right, Angela. Hey, thank you very much for coming on the show today.
Oh, you're welcome, I think.
What? You sound a little shocked.
Yes, we are welcome.
You all right?
I'm fine.
I don't know. The tone of your voice seems to have changed since when you first came on. You all right there?
I'm doing grooving, thanks.
What seems to be the problem? We like our guests leaving very happy.
Yeah, we don't like them going away angry or kind of having a bad taste in their mouth. Unless, of course, we just... Well, you know what.
Angela?
Yes.
It's very uncomfortable for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Bye.
You okay?
You going to try some of that TF in tonight?
Don't know about that.
Sounds like you're going to cry, you all right?
No, I am fine, thank you.
Yeah, she's okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Angela.
You bet. Bye-bye.
All right, there she goes. Angela Harris.
All right, what's her face look like right now? Right after she hangs up the phone, she make that like, oh my God, what the F? We still need some work on the callers.
We're doing good, though.
Yeah,
it's a good new bit.
Her tone changed.
Bad guest day. We're going to try to do one more before we get out of here today.
Okay, terrific.
Talk to Stinky and Earl and the gang in Winona, Mississippi. Get another update. Hey, Lisa, what's up?
Hi, what's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
All right. You need something?
Yes, I have a very extremely hairy, beastly friend, and I need to get that number for her.
Where does your friend have hair?
All over. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And on her back. She looks like a monkey. I'm not even kidding.
What nationality is she?
Guess.
Italian.
That stereotype.
I know.
Blown apart.
It's so bad.
That's too bad.
But so true.
Ouch. But she got the mustache?
Ugh, everything. I feel bad for her, and the funniest secret is she makes me come over her house before she went on her honeymoon, and I had to shave her back. I'm not even kidding.
You shaved her back?
Yes.
Before her honeymoon?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It was really funny.
What about have you seen the patch?
Ugh, please.
Have you seen the boobs? I know you girls show each other your boobs.
Yeah.
Yes, of course we do. But no, actually, believe it or not, they're perky porno ones.
No hair?
Nope, not at all.
But that ass.
Ugh.
Just full of hair.
All right, we'll put you on hold, and someone will get you the number, okay?
Okay, love you guys.
Did you enjoy Stalker Patty getting her hair removed?
Yes, she's crazy girl. I can't believe she let you guys do that, but whatever, that's her problem.
I said it earlier. If we said, Patty, for the good of the show, please stab yourself, she would do it.
Totally.
Okay.
You guys are cool.
Hold on, Lisa.
Thanks.
All right, Anthony, I should
Do you want a flesh wound or should I kill myself?
I should tell all the hot girls to make sure they're listening. We got a contest for you.
Hot girls, listen, pay attention.
A chance to get major exposure.
Yes.
Close to 500,000 people checking you out.
Mm-hmm.
Stand by. We'll give you the details in a minute. But we got to move on with Bad Guest Day, Anthony.
Yes.
We might have to turn this into Bad Guest Week because we're going to, do it from time to time for the rest of the week, I think.
Yeah.
You want to explain Bad Guest Day? Our first one is standing by. They can't hear us right now, which is very important. Make sure they can't hear us right now.
Make sure. Yeah, this is very important. Well, every day, back in our office, we get envelopes and packages from various authors or people that do psychic hotline stuff or people that have miracle cures, things that you might hear on other radio stations. Some of those shows that you never, ever listen to. And they read in the ratings books that Opie and Anthony show doing very well in New York City. So we got to get our product out in New York City. So they send us their little press kits with all the info and want to set up an interview, not knowing anything about the Opie and Anthony show. And we usually just throw them all in the garbage. Well, we figured we'll show our listeners what type of stuff we get in the back office by doing Bad Guest Day.
We'll make you appreciate Stalker Patty and Sandy Kane and the retarded Laverne and Shirley. You watch.
Yeah.
So our first guest is standing by. I think he wants to take some calls from the listeners. Serious questions only.
Please, people, serious questions only. This is an author.
Go right for the jugular. 212-757-1027. And Ben, it would help us out if they had their question on the screen.
Here is what this guy does for the people that want to ask serious questions only. He's a Jonathan Berent. Is that his name?
Berent or something like that. Social therapist.
Yes. What?
Berent?
Berent, like parent, only with a B.
Okay.
Jonathan Berent, noted psychotherapist. He offers one of the few drug-free treatment programs for social anxiety. He's trying to cure shyness.
Beyond Shyness is the name of his book.
That's right.
I'm kind of bummed because the guy that had a book out called Is My Child Okay canceled on us.
I know. God damn it.
We reamed it. All right, so let's talk to Jonathan Berent.
Yes.
Jonathan.
I'm here.
Hello. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony show in New York City.
Well, good afternoon.
How are you? Where are you calling from, Jonathan?
Well, right at this moment, I'm calling from East Hampton, but my office is in Great Neck, New York.
Out there on Long Island, we got a lot of listeners out there on Long Island.
So you're a social therapist?
I try to be.
And you're an author?
I am.
And your latest book that you're pushing is called Beyond Shyness?
How to Conquer Social Anxieties.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Can you start by telling us a little bit about the book?
Well, I think the place to start is about the people that the book is about. A woman comes into my office here in Great Neck, 40 years old, homemaker, mother of two, happens to be an ovarian cancer survivor.
Oh, my goodness.
And she says, with very genuine words, Jonathan, I'd rather be back in chemotherapy than speak in front of a group.
Shut up!
Or a 16-year-old, a straight-A student, spends 75 hours a week on the Internet playing one game.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of that at the expense of any socialization. An attractive 27-year-old, male, female, intelligent, has a lot going for them, has no intimacy with the opposite sex. I refer to this as involuntary virginity.
Involuntary virginity. Now, that's quite the phrase. Quite the title to give somebody. What exactly does that mean?
That means that the person avoids, keyword here, avoids intimacy at all costs because of performance and social anxiety. That's what the book is about, and that's what my practice is about, performance and social anxiety, which is the third most common mental health problem in our society today behind depression and substance abuse.
Wow.
There's many other examples. Children who do not speak. There's nothing physically wrong with them.
Hey, some parents wouldn't mind that, though, huh?
That's true. But these kids in the family have a big problem. There's nothing physically wrong. The child doesn't speak because of anxiety. If you don't get a grip on that in early childhood, it turns into a very severe problem.
So if a parent has a shy kid at home, something basic they could do to get the kid out of this?
Oh, get out of denial. The biggest singular mistake that parents make is to feel that little Johnny will grow out of the problem.
What if his name isn't Johnny?
Yeah, little Johnny or little Sally will grow out of the problem. Usually, not that it can't happen, but usually the problem gets worse over time. Right. And parents very often mistake nurturing for rescuing. When the child has uncomfortability or anxiety, they make it too okay for that child to avoid what's threatening, and that perpetuates the problem.
Right. My goodness. I'm learning a lot about the children being shy.
Well,
but what about now if you're an adult?
Oh, yes. I would venture to say that a large percentage of your listening audience has this problem. For many people, talk radio is their social life.
I think one of our biggest problems with our audience is the shyness. Because usually we have to, they never get to the point on their calls. And that's a joke. Maybe you'd like to take some listener input here.
Sure.
To our author here, people. This is Jonathan Berent.
Yeah, Jonathan, I think you're onto something because the phones have exploded today.
Oh, good.
The new book is called Beyond Shyness. Let's go to Joe from Queens, I believe. Joe, you're on with Jonathan.
Lock and load.
Yes, hello, Mr. Author Guy.
That's me.
I heard you were the president of NAMBLA, the National Association for Molested Boys.
Oh.
That's very funny.
Isn't it great, though, you faggot?
Oh, wait. We had to jump out of that.
Jonathan?
Sometimes these people get through. And,
oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no problem.
We have a lot of intelligent people that listen to our show and a couple idiots.
They ruin it every time.
Let's go to Jim and see if he has a question for Jonathan. Jim.
Hey.
Hey, do you have a question for Jonathan?
Yes, I do, Doctor. I have a very, 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 very small penis, and I get shy bladder around other men.
Now, this man has a point.
No, that's a very common thing. That's a very common thing. Social phobia can be a pervasive problem or a very specific problem.
Jonathan, you interrupted our caller, though. He said that he can't pee when he sees other guys. Is that a normal...
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fear of using a public restroom can be a specific social phobia, although sometimes I can understand that one.
I find it especially difficult when I want them to hold it for me.
Then you got to develop assertiveness skills.
Oh, my God.
You think it's... what was that, Jonathan?
Then he has to develop assertiveness skills.
Yeah.
I should make them hold it for me?
Tell the person to hold it.
Well, if that's what you're looking for.
Wouldn't that be a little too forward, Jonathan?
This is good because I can see that a lot of your callers, he said, one of the terms that I use, one of the people who come to my practice don't only have social anxiety. They're what I refer to as socially handicapped, which is a combination of anxiety and social skills deficits. And I can see that a large percentage of your audience has that.
No, it's the few bad apples. You say you have a practice?
Yes.
Yes.
In Great Neck, New York.
Shouldn't you know how to do it by now? Oh, it's another joke. I like throwing what they call the zingers out there. I guess I'm not that good at it.
Jonathan?
Yes.
In white shorts.
Let's try Rich on line 11. Rich?
Yes.
The book's called Beyond Shyness with Jonathan Berent.
Well, my question really isn't about shyness. It's more or less that whenever I see 12-year-old children, I feel the need to whip it out and spank it. I was wondering if you could possibly help me with that.
I would say that's the subject for another show.
Are you sure? It's serious.
Maybe tomorrow's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? But this is a doctor. You should be able to help me. I like rubbing their backs.
All right. Listen,
you
Rich.
Sicko.
Jonathan, I'm sorry about that.
My God.
Look,
we're trying to have a serious conversation here.
Yeah.
The good thing is you're giving these people some a mode to express themselves. Just think what would happen if they couldn't do this. They might act out some of this stuff.
That's true. Let's move on with Matt. Matt.
Yes, how are you doing, fellows?
Pretty good, sir.
I actually have two real, very, very quick ones. Doctor, my girlfriend seems to always turn her back on me when I'm trying to talk to her. She seems very shy. Is there any sort of very minor solution for that, or?
What's her problem?
She just seems very shy. Whenever I try and talk to her about specific things, she always just seems to turn her back on me.
Like what? You know what? That's too simple. That's too simple a question.
Yeah, would be a little more like when I try and ask her to bend over and have anal sex, she just suddenly seems to have to turn around and not listen, but she doesn't bend over.
Well, obviously, you haven't taught her the right way.
Yeah.
Well, I should try that. I should try that. Get a life. That'll gag. You guys suck.
Anal's no joke, Matt.
Jonathan, there's not a chapter on anal in your book, is there?
I know there isn't, but one of the things I would like to say is that for the serious people who might be listening, if that's a possibility, they can get a packet of free information where they can measure the severity of the problem in terms of social skills, and boy, we got a lot of those people out there. Yeah. Anxiety and related issues by calling our 800 number, which is 248-2034, or by doing a search on the Internet. Now, a lot of shy people love the Internet because they can have anonymity by doing a search for socialanxiety.com.
Now, do you have a message board that people can post?
They can leave messages if they want a little productive interaction.
Why don't you give that number out again?
Thank you. 800-248-2034 or socialanxiety.com.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Destro. Destro, do you have a question for Jonathan?
Yes. Hello, Doctor. I've read your book, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you.
My major problem is I'm quite shy. I'm really having trouble with women lately. It seems every time I meet one, the first thing I could think of is hacking them to bits and setting their body parts on fire. Is that a personal problem?
That sounds like a problem.
You know what that is? Yeah. A lot of people with social anxiety, and this is the truth, have an internal rage. They're angry because they see the world going on around them and they're not part of it.
So sticking knives in them, that's bad.
I don't know. Use your logic.
Yeah, that would be, I would say bad, and I'm not a professional. But I would say bad.
I got rid of that one, Jonathan.
This isn't going well with the callers.
I'll pay someone to ask a productive question.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable right now for us.
Yeah.
John.
How's it going there?
All right.
Listen, I was wondering if he could tell me from personal experience how he gets over shyness from women. Because I know I'm very shy, and it sounds like, he's had some problems with intimacy in his life.
Who sounds like that?
It sounds like you've had a little problem with intimacy in your life. And I was wondering if you could help me out from your personal experience and how you got over it.
Well, your perception is incorrect, but the answer to the problem is to develop a little self-esteem and to work through what you perceive as your internal flaws. That'll result in avoidance.
Mm-hmm. So when you got over your internal flaws, you're helping out other people by doing that as well, right?
Yes,
that's one way to look at it, but there's a lot of hypothesis in question.
Yeah, John, are you getting at something?
He sounds like he has a lot of internal flaws. I was just wondering if,
I don't understand what you're getting at.
Yeah.
If you have a question for the doc, ask it.
What are your internal flaws?
Nothing that I would feel comfortable talking about to you on the radio.
Yeah.
I see how it is. You don't want to come out in public. I see.
Excuse me, John. I think you're through, John.
Yeah, let's get rid of John.
My God.
I think we got to wrap up. I think we have time for one more call.
One more call. Please make this a good one.
Phil?
Hello?
Phil?
Hello?
You're on with Jonathan.
Hello, doctor. I weigh about 500 pounds, and I usually spend my days in my room. I'm very shy, and I've been turned down a lot of times.
Yeah.
Can you help me get over that?
Can I help you get over that?
Yes.
Well, if you're being serious, that's a very tough problem, and I think there's a lot of self-image and self-esteem issues there. What I would suggest is not to simplify the response to your question, but a good place to start is to get the book and read it, and that'll give you a framework of what you have to do.
Phil,
But I will give you and everybody else a piece of advice. People who have social anxiety, whether it's fear of speaking, fear of sex, fear of an authority figure. Now, listen to this. I want to give you the answer here. It's very, very important. Your most valuable asset in life is not your bank account. It's time and how you use it.
Billy.
How about having sex with your cat?
Oh, no, I have a couple of cats, but I couldn't imagine that.
Billy, please. Got a young boy here that has some mental problems. Sorry. Seems to be acting up.
Where did he go? All right. You people are bastards, man. You say you're going to say something on the phone line, and we write it down, and then you don't say it. The guy goes into 500 pounds, and I have problems with my... they get nervous. With my girl. And he has written there, I like to bang my cat. Get on the air and say, I like to bang my cat. Got to get right to the point. We wanted to fire off like 50 phone calls of just ridiculous stuff without you guys... Believe me, you don't have to like trick us into the gag with a serious question. Yeah, just make us feel... We're waiting for it. Make us feel as uncomfortable as possible. That's your job. You're on the phone line. You ask those crazy questions. Well, that was a learning experience. That's how we handle. Bad Guest Day. It's a new bit on the O&A show. It has potential. Absolutely. Needs a little work, but it has potential. You guys got to fire it off. Normally, when you're pranking somebody on a radio show or TV show, you have to lull them into the false sense of security with a real question. Right. We totally do away with that here. We know. You call up. We know. We're in on it, too. You just lambast with the dumbest questions. Anthony, our next bad guest is standing by.
and don't let him, don't let them talk too long. If you're on the phone, you ask him a question, and he starts rambling on about something. That one guy that just started going, that was hysterical.
Yeah, tell him to shut up, whatever you need to do, all right?
Yeah, like when he starts answering, go, oh, just shut up.
Make us feel uncomfortable. We don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific.
Hey, let's talk to Mr. DVD.
Hey, Mr. DVD.
Mr. DVD.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Lively afternoon, isn't it?
Well, we get in these very heated debates.
We need to bring the humor back into the show, and we'll do that right after we talk to Mr. DVD.
Yeah.
Who is Mr. DVD?
Mr. DVD knows everything about DVDs, what's coming out, the special features they have, the Easter eggs that are hidden on some of these DVDs. Hey, I got to ask you a question.
Shoot.
Mr. DVD. Very big DVD coming out, and it seems to be being pitched as the DVD of all time, Planet of the Apes, the remake. What kind of features are going to be on this thing, and is it worth it since the movie blew? Comment, Mr. DVD.
I've seen it, and you're right, the movie's pretty indifferent. But there are some great featurettes on it. Things like makeup tests, stunt test footage, 2 different commentary tracks.
And what about this changing of camera angles?
There is stuff where you can use a multi-angle feature to, like, mock edit the film.
Edit the film. Why did they give the public the opportunity to do that before they released it? Might have played out a little better.
The multi-angle feature, very few discs use it, but you can use it for stuff like on The Matrix, you use it to activate these small making-of featurettes on the disc and what have you. So, you know, it gives people a different perspective.
But it's still the same crappy movie.
Do you need a different perspective if you're a guy that goes out and gets laid?
I'm not sure. I got to tell you, the stuff on Planet of the Apes is pretty interesting, but you're right. A great DVD can't make a bad film good, but it can make a bad film interesting.
Where have I heard that before?
Last cutting was on.
Oh, right, last time was on. Thank you, boss. I knew I had heard that before.
And it was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we enjoy Mr. DVD. Hey, Mr. DVD, did you see Harry Potter?
Yes, I did, actually.
What'd you think of the Harry Potter movie?
You know, it's weird because it's 2.5 hours long. It's like the Gone with the Wind of kids movies, but all the kids there enjoyed it. All the grown-ups seem to enjoy it. The tone is pretty much perfect, and it was way better than I expected from, you know, the director of Bicentennial Man and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mr. DVD, I've got a question.
Rich Voss with a question?
Are you a bottom or a top?
When I play softball.
What?
I have a serious
Is that the type of material we can expect to be hearing?
No. All new stuff.
Are you a bottom or top, honey?
Oh, now I know what he's asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. DVD?
Thank in.
Mr. DVD? Mr. DVD?
Jim Norton wants to ask a question.
Did you ever sit down with Mr. Movie Phone and discuss who should hang themselves first?
No, Mr. Movie Phone and I don't hang out and chat that much. Nor have we ever discussed who should hang themselves first.
Well, let's try to get a little more out of Mr. DVD. Any more DVDs coming out?
What are the new ones coming out
this week or next week?
There's a bunch of stuff coming out in the near future. Nothing really that interesting next week. But on the Tuesday after that, on the 4th, there's a couple of...
Anthony, he cannot hear us right now?
Yes.
It's time to play the silent game. Okay.
The Pearl Harbor 2-disc set, the director's cut of Almost Famous, which is actually going to be pretty interesting because I'm more interested in seeing the director's cut of Almost Famous than I am in seeing the actual theatrical release. Hello? Hello?
Isn't that the most painful thing to have to sit through? Hello?
Did they jump out of that?
Hello? I think he said something at the end. I couldn't quite make it out. I don't think it was audible.
Find out if they dumped out, because
oh, my God, is that funny?
He said hello twice, and then...
Oh, he's back. Hold on. Let's make like something's wrong with the phone. Mr. DVD?
Yes.
Hi. Sorry. We had a new phone system put in. It's still screwing up.
I understand.
We didn't hear the last part of that.
Hold on.
A lot of great stuff is coming out on the 4th.
Mr. Movie Phone, hold on a minute. Or Mr. DVD, sorry. Ben, make sure he knows about that problem. Okay.
Could I ask real quick, too, before you describe this? If you know, Mr. HIV, I wanted to know.
No, it's Mr. DVD.
Colin,
Jim
that's
Norton.
so witty.
He's blaming Colin for it. That was Jim Norton.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know it's something
Jim
you would have
Norton, you're
expected out of
indistinguishable from
Quinn.
Colin, and that was so witty.
All right, so where are we,
Pete Johnson's on the phone thing, though.
Bunch of great stuff on December the 4th, including the 2-disc set of Pearl Harbor, which you don't want to rush out and get because they're doing a 3-disc set.
Let's try this again. This fool is going for it again.
We are playing a silent game. He has no clue.
Comes out on the 4th.
And we're doing this to
also,
him.
both Bill and Ted films come out on the 4th as well.
All right, that time he cursed.
All right.
That time he cursed.
All right, that time he
was sitting there with Vic. The phone's effing dropping out.
And then he hung up. Oh, that's too bad that he cursed.
Gee, you know something? Here, I think he's calling. Go for three.
All right, right off the bat.
Painful.
Mr. DVD.
Are these phone problems like the equivalent of yawning and stretching when you have people over for dinner?
What?
What's that mean?
No, Mr. DVD.
Yeah.
No, we
Are you on a better phone right now?
I think it's us. Oh.
I think it might be you, human.
We had, we've recently been syndicated.
Yeah.
So now we have our local and our syndicated phone lines. And sometimes when the guy out front hangs up on the syndicated phone line, it hangs up on the line you're calling in on. We're going to make sure now that nobody picks up or hangs up on the syndicated phone line. And I apologize.
I did hear something about Bill and Ted. Two
Both
movies.
Bill and Ted films come out on the 4th, yes.
Bill and Ted on the 4th.
Anything special with those DVDs?
Not as far as I know, although I know that the one actor, Alex Winter, is probably eminently available to do a commentary or a documentary, or for that matter, play your child's bar mitzvah. Alex Winter's career has not taken off as Keanu Reeves has.
All right, well,
I can't take it. I can't take it.
It's definitely funnier for us because he's cursing.
It's going to be great with the bleeps in. Believe me.
Yeah, well,
we're going to love it with the bleeps in it.
Well, basically,
he's cursing like crazy.
Wait, here he comes.
God damn it. If we can't get this phone fixed.
He's calling back?
You know, if we had a good guest on, we'd be really embarrassed.
What line is he on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Mr. DVD?
Mr. DVD!
If you had a good guest on, you'd be really embarrassed?
Damn it.
That's great. If you had a good guest on, would you be less embarrassing?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on the line, and I didn't mean that. I'm just getting a little upset about
Mr.
the phone
DVD,
situation.
Anthony was trying to be funny there. He knew. He actually knew you were listening.
It wasn't a good joke. I'm sorry, Mr.
It's all good fun. It's all good fun. We're just roughhousing a little bit.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
That was Colin Quinn again.
That's not Jim Norton, that's Colin
When
Quinn.
you throw a girl down and you teabag her at gunpoint, that's roughhousing.
All right, Mr. DVD. So we got some info out about Bill and Ted. What else can you tell us?
On the 11th, you get a very loaded disc for Rush Hour 2.
No.
On
no way
the 11th, you also get a great DVD for
Silent
Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, no.
And also, for you Planet of the Apes fans, last week, not only do you have Planet of the Apes, the remake, but a 4-disc box set of Planet of the Apes, the TV show, which is...
I can't take
This is painful.
He pulls back and he's like that joke with the guy that goes bear hunting and keeps getting
This is painful, man. Holy shit.
There's no way.
And if Pete Johnson would show his ass here and fix this problem,
He's on it.
there wouldn't be...
Mr.
Is he here today, Ben?
Yes.
I'm sorry. You know something? We might have to reschedule this because we're having problems. We've had this problem all day. I'm sorry.
I completely understand. What we'll do is I'll get in touch with Ben and we'll figure it out, man.
Yeah, maybe we can reschedule it when Pete's here. Our engineer, for some reason, decides he's just going to take off the day before Thanksgiving and leave early. And now we have a phone problem. We have a highly rated afternoon show and no phones.
15 cities are going through this with us, Mr. D.
Yeah.
It seems, though, that it has to be something with the computer because it seems like we get 30 or 40 seconds out of you and then nothing.
Then it drops out.
What's going on your end? Do you hear anything at all?
I don't. You know what? I don't hear anything. I'll be talking and then it'll just go silent, and I think, God, I'm really boring.
Are you on a cell phone or a wireless?
No, I'm on a hard line. I'm at a hotel. I'm on a landline.
Wait, but it goes silent?
Yeah, it goes silent.
In what way?
Do you hear a click or something?
I don't hear anything coming back on the other end. I don't hear you guys cutting in. I don't hear you guys talking.
But there's no dial tone? It's just silent?
Just dead. And then I swear, and then I hang up and I dial back in. Hello?
What a tool.
5 times.
5 times. It's a new record.
Wait. No, I can't do it again. No.
Why not? No.
Pete Johnson.
Pete Johnson.
Pete Johnson.
Hey.
No, come on.
And now we got to sit with our phone screwing up for the rest of the show, which is another hour and a half. This is great. Thank you, Pete.
Mr. DVD?
Yes.
We got to give up on this.
I'll call you guys some other time. Thank you very kindly, gentlemen.
Wait. We'll have to reschedule it. What, Jim? Quick question, because we don't know. Maybe 20 seconds and he'll cut out again. God damn it.
All right, Mr. DVD, we'll reschedule?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right,
so keep thinking about witticism till then, Jim.
Oh, a little dig at Jim Norton.
Mr. DVD, why are you hitting me with singers like that?
He knew you were setting him up, Jim.
A little dig at Jim Norton.
This Mr. DVD is not as stupid as you think.
Well, you have to get up pretty early in the morning to put one over on you.
You know what? I got something that I've always wondered about as far as DVD goes. You still there, Mr. DVD?
Yes, I am.
Stupid friggin' phones. Why can't I get a lot more older stuff on DVD? It's taken a long time for them to get from video to a DVD on a lot of the older movies that I would love to see.
Like Godfather. It took forever to get Godfather on
No,
DVD.
I'm not even talking like the high-end movies. I mean the kind of the cheesier B films or something. Are those ever going to make it to DVD? Because I'd like to eventually throw my VCR away, but for some of those movies, I still got to do it. Are we going to be seeing a changeover of those movies?
We will. It does take a while to restore
I can't hear us. Silent
for
game.
disc.
Good question.
Oh, he slammed it down. He's breathing. 2 sides. Clank. All right.
He's called back 7 times.
7 freaking times.
You guys would be in a girl breaking up with him? Holy.
Hey, man, and I know better than anyone that we know how to, pound a bit into the ground. But even you and I got to move on.
7.
It's going to be hard to top. And he's called back. Take him offline, I guess, and reschedule him so we can abuse him at another date.
All right,
He's really had it with Norton.
Oh, well. Get him offline, maybe.
Okay, terrific.
We got on the line here. We got Helen the Psychic.
Helen the Psychic.
Clairvoyant. She was up at Babe Ruth's grave, getting some insight on the Yankee closeout.
All right. And there's a big article in the Daily News about her, right?
Yep, AJ.
And she went to Ruth's grave to see what he thinks about the Red Sox-Yankees series?
Yep.
All right. Hello. Helen?
Hi.
Hi, it's Opie and Anthony. We got you live on the air in New York here.
Uh-huh.
How are you?
Hello?
Helen?
Yes, hi.
Are you hard of hearing?
I can hear you.
Why is other people hanging up?
The phone on.
Helen?
Yes.
You lunatic? You got call waiting or something?
Yes, I do, but I didn't pick up.
Well, that's the problem. They keep clicking in, Helen.
Well, it's finished now.
Is Babe Ruth calling you from hell or something?
Oh, God almighty, that's terrible. Come on, have a conversation, normal conversation.
We're trying. You're the lunatic. So you went up to Ruth's grave, right?
Yes, sir.
And what did Babe Ruth tell you?
Doesn't tell me anything. I don't speak to the dead.
Oh, you're psychic.
If you read the paper, you'll understand.
You're a clairvoyant, right?
Yes, I'm not a medium, right?
Well, why don't you explain for our listeners? I don't need to read the whole article to our listeners today. That's why we're having you on the air, to discuss it, to tell him what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you do at Ruth's grave?
Well, we went up to the grave so that I could imagine or feel what this man would think concerning the Yankees yesterday. And was he rooting for them? They wanted to know. And they also wanted to know about the granddaughter that's rooting for the Red Sox.
And what did you find out?
Well, I honestly thought that he had a soft spot. I'm sure that I've been told I'm wrong, but I thought he did have a soft spot for the Red Sox.
Wasn't his penis. He was banging everything in sight. You remember the Babe from years ago.
Right.
Now, how are we supposed to believe this, Ellen?
Believe what?
What you did. You're feeling his vibe from heaven or hell or wherever. Is he in heaven or is he in hell?
No, he's not in hell.
No?
No, why would you think he was in hell?
He was a pretty, he was banging broads and cheating on his wives.
Drinking
and
smoking. He was a pretty wild guy, the Babe.
Yeah, but he was also a very gentle man, very good to children.
Yes.
Very generous with children.
So that gets you out of hell, huh?
Well, I believe that's since my specialty is missing children, yes, I have a certain affinity with him, since he was as Cassie cared to those children the way he did.
Who killed that little John Benet Ramsey?
Oh, I have that, but I have no way to go with it.
Who do you think did it?
I have a sketch of who did it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Who did it look like, the Babe?
Again, boy, I didn't know you had such an animosity towards him.
We love the Babe.
I hear it, but my God, you're going to get some calls when I hang up this phone, and I'm predicting that one.
No, Helen, I think you're predicting that? I can prove you wrong. You want to get some of our listeners on the line with you?
Not me. You'll get them when I hang up the phone.
What, they're going to be pissed off at us?
Why would you think that he's in hell?
Well, because he kind of was a womanizing, a drinking, kind of a have fun on earth kind of guy. And when you're like that, people say you might end up in hell.
He sinned a bunch there on earth, don't you think, Helen?
You're both very fresh. Who am I speaking to?
What do you mean we're both fresh?
You're fresh that you're calling, just saying he's in hell. Who am I speaking to? Which one's saying that?
Both of us, Opie and Anthony.
Both of you.
All right. So what else did you feel from the Babe when you went to his gravesite the other day?
Well, first of all, I don't believe in the curse.
You don't?
No.
Well,
not at all. That's the reason they wanted me to go there, because of the curse.
Neither do Boston Red Sox fans, but
I believe the curse. I believe the curse is superstition, and I also believe.
Well, I believe it's more folklore at this point.
Excuse me?
It's more of a folklore. I think most people would agree with that.
Yeah, I do. In that case, yeah. But the idea is that what if there was a curse, it reversed itself and gave the Yankees luck.
Yeah.
They've been very lucky since he was on the team. Am I right or wrong?
Hey, Helen.
Yes.
What do you see for the Opie and Anthony show in the future?
Well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to change your attitude about people womanizing.
Why? You want to?
You don't go to hell for that.
Oh, you don't?
No, you don't.
Oh, then we'll all start womanizing.
No, you will not. You'll change your ways and thinking the way you do.
All right.
If you're not, all right.
Where are you two located?
You should know that already.
No, I don't.
If you could find missing children, you should at least know where we are.
Have you found any, Helen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, congrats. That's pretty good.
Well, that's what it's all about, the kids. That's the important thing of the kids.
So, all right, Helena, so explain this to me. The FBI goes to you, right?
They don't come to me.
Or you go to them, and they got some missing children cases, right?
Right.
And you help them out, and you kind of you find children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's been documented. You have done that.
Yes.
Then why can't you tell everyone where we're located?
Yeah, we're alive.
We're live.
I know you're in New York.
Okay.
Okay.
That's because you told me that.
Right.
And WNEW is in New York. I know that.
Right.
Doesn't matter to me where you are.
All right.
All I know is you're both fresh.
Hold on. Someone agrees with you. Hold on a minute. Mike.
Yeah, what's going on, fellas?
What's up? You're talking to Helen, the clairvoyant.
Helen, I totally have no idea what you're talking about, but there is a place that you can go to get help for.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's called Four Winds Psychiatric Home.
Oh, my.
Were you a patient there?
It gives you 3 square meals a day in a comfortable padded room, lady. You are some weirdo.
Whoa.
How many, did you take acid to go hang out with Babe Ruth or something?
I didn't hang out with Babe Ruth.
Well, you were sitting there, you were feeling what he was feeling. What was he feeling? Was he feeling the Boston Red Sox going to lose?
I didn't feel anything but the rain that was coming down.
Oh, so you never really spoke to Babe Ruth then?
She doesn't speak to dead people.
No. When were you a patient in Four Winds?
Well, you should tell me that then. You should know.
Hey, you helped find that little Katie Beers kid, huh?
Yeah, and a little boy in Jersey that was buried for 11 months.
How did you help find Katie Beers? Remember her? She was in that basement bunker. Mm-hmm. What did you tell the cops?
Well, I kept feeling a stereo, something to do with a stereo, and inside the house
was a stereo. Wow. I got one in my house. I also have a 10-year-old child in my basement.
To be honest with you, Helen, I did read that at the time, and that goes back how many years now? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Babe Ruth with him?
All right, hold on, Mike, because now I'm getting serious with her.
Yes, Mike is very fresh, too.
Helen, I do remember reading about that, and I was pretty damn amazed.
Yeah, it was interesting the way it was found. It was a shame that it wasn't found sooner, though.
But you still don't know where we're located. Do we have to, kill someone or something for you to be able to find us?
No, you have to be missing.
Did you see something? Did you see a stereo?
You know what you do? Lose Mike.
All right, Mike.
All right, guys. He sucks. You guys suck later.
All right, bye, Mike. It's hard to believe that you felt something from Babe Ruth from the grave, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you.
I didn't feel anything from the grave. Right. I don't know what you read in the paper. If you read the paper.
Well, it's... Babe Ruth thinks the curse is ridiculous.
At the time, common sense. Anybody would think that the curse was ridiculous.
Yeah, but the paper wrote this, that you got that from the Babe.
No.
When you were at his grave
Not
over the weekend.
No, first of all, if you read it that way, that's the way you're picking that up.
Did you say his spirit is hovering over the Yankees in Yankee Stadium?
As a Catholic, I explained that this morning to someone else. As a Catholic, we don't die at the time our spirit stays alive. Now, when our spirit is alive, we are all hovering everywhere. We are the spirit. We don't die. As a Catholic, we don't die. We live after death.
So
I don't deal with spiritualism.
So he's over Yankee Stadium.
The spirit of Babe Ruth is alive. Is there.
Does he have to use the same restroom as everybody else?
Probably, yeah.
He's probably pissed there's no smoking.
That's terrible. Yeah, I would be the same way.
He liked the cigars for Babe.
All right, Helen, let me put you on with Scott, who agrees with you.
Now, who is Scott? Oh, my God, I got another one now?
Scott, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
All right.
I have a question for Helen. Is there any truth to the rumor that you are the one that buries these kids just so you can predict where they are?
That's pathetic.
Where did you hear that, sir?
That's pathetic.
I read it in the paper.
I gotta hang up on Scott. Scott, that's too outrageous for us.
Yeah, that's a little much. We apologize for Scott's call, Helen.
Helen, that wasn't nice. I'm sorry about that.
If there was some way to tell what he was going to say before we picked up, maybe some type thing on the screen, we never would have picked that up.
All right. Michael was worse than him.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you think so?
All right, let's go to Peter. Peter, what do you have for Helen?
Hi, I happen to be a clairvoyant myself, and I'm getting some signals that this old bitch should find a way back to Bellevue. Jesus Christ, you're crazy.
Peter.
All right, Helen?
Well, once again, we have to apologize for Peter.
That's another pathetic soul.
Blew up. I don't understand where the bitterness is coming from here.
All right. It looks like Murphy believes you. Hold on a sec here. Murphy?
Oh, we got an Irishman.
How you doing?
What's up, Murphy?
Yeah, I just got off the phone with Babe Ruth's ghost.
Yeah?
First thing he told me is the Yankees should have never traded David Wells. The second thing he said is that Helen is a psycho. F Helen. You guys suck.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Helen.
Another pathetic soul.
Yeah, Helen, once again, we got to apologize for our listeners. I think they're all riled up because the Yankees are doing so well.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think these are Met fans wishing that they were doing as well as the Yankees.
Hold on, I got to get rid of Murphy here. Helen?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, I'm sorry about that. Let's go to Babe Ruth on line 3. Babe.
Hey, this is Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Calling from heaven. I have a voice box, but I had to keep it up here now. Anyway, she got my message wrong. There are no hookers up here. Send us some hookers. It's really depressing up here. There are no chicks up here. I can't get a good steak. I can't get any hookers. I can't get any action. What the hell's up with that?
Thank you, Babe.
Yeah.
The Babe checking in, Helen.
I didn't know your show was a comedy also.
You guys suck, all right? Good day.
We don't think it's a comedy either.
I apologize for that, Helen, once again.
You listen to much radio, Helen?
No, not at all.
Not at all, huh? You watch TV?
Oh, I have a lot of people listening to your radio, and I guess they're all hanging themselves.
All right. Well, let me put you on with Thomas. He definitely believes in this.
Again.
No, I'm serious. It says it right on the screen. Believes in Helen. Thomas, what's up?
How are you?
All right.
A couple months back, Helen, I had a question for you. I lost a set of keys
Can you help me with that?
No, not if you lost them. You probably had new ones made.
Why? They're missing now. I haven't made new ones.
I said you probably had new ones made by now.
Oh, did you?
Is that true, Thomas?
No, sir.
Okay.
Is there any, can you get a vibe on his keys, Helen?
No.
No?
No. Because you probably never lost them.
Yes, I did, Helen. Come on. Take care.
All right, I'm trying to think of something maybe that I lost. Maybe you could help me with. I don't know. I haven't lost anything recently.
David, what's up?
What's up? I was wondering if, like, Helen, she was up feeling the babe, but the babe actually was feeling her up a little bit when she was there.
What was that?
What was that, Dave?
When she was up at the gravesite, did the babe get a little bit of action there?
Very
her
nice.
up a little bit. You know, she was feeling the babe. Did the babe get some action back?
Okay.
These people are just appalling. I am, quite frankly, embarrassed, Helen. I apologize.
Well, I've never heard your program before.
Well, it's a little different than today's show, that's for sure. We want to seriously discuss this prediction that
the callers are just ruining everything.
Bill, let's try to get the show back on track here, Bill. What's up? What do you have for Helen?
There was a little boy who was missing in Colorado. I was wondering, since that was really far away, if she has any sort of power on things that are far away.
Oh, the little guy in the mountains you're talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
what if he was really far away, like on Uranus, which is actually kind of close? You'd probably know that.
Oh, my God.
Helen,
yes.
I'm sorry. Today's youth is just out of control.
It's the kids today, Helen.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Those
have
weren't
any...
kids, honey. They were men my age.
My God.
Kelly, what do you have for Helen?
All right. My husband lost his wallet yesterday, and there was $600 in it, and I'm totally serious. I want to know if she can tell me where it is.
Sounds like a nice woman. Right, Helen?
She sounds nice. Yes, she sounds human.
I'm nice.
Well,
I hear it.
Well, could you find lost wallets, Helen?
Well, I would only stay in the car on the side of the car seat. That's the only way, the passenger side.
Oh, very good.
You think so?
You will. You'll probably.
Wow. All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Kelly.
Bye, guys.
Let me
All right, Opie and Anthony, I'm calling this quits now.
Hey. Hold on, one last call from Rich. Rich, what's up?
Hey, Helen, how are you? I just want to know if being that you're so close to the spirits, do you see yourself giving a rusty trombone in the future?
Well, Steve, I think that you have a long day, and I think you better go home and rest.
No, it's Rich.
It's Rich. You should have known
It's Rich. You should know that. I shouldn't have to tell you.
Opie and Anthony, I'm going to say goodbye.
Okay.
All right, Helen. Thank you.
For a good day.
Thank you, Helen.
All right.
Coming on the show.
Bye-bye.
Bye. A rusty trombone. And she should have known what one of those were.
I'm seeing a rusty trombone. Phew, this smells.
You know, Aunt, I'm disappointed in our listeners. I thought we would tackle a serious subject today, and
oh boy, they always screw our show up like that. I was really hoping to just do an in-depth interview with the psychic woman, and the callers they ruin it every time, don't they?
You know,
I don't think they truly get our show, what it's all about.
I thought for once we'd put the comedy aside and discuss a serious topic. Helen the clairvoyant talking to Ruth, or not really talking to him.
He's got a quote from the Babe.
Quote from the Babe in the Daily News today.
He couldn't even talk when he was alive toward the end with the throat cancer.
Right.
Hello, Helen. I'm here.
Babe, I hear you.
Helen, I'm in my grave and you're standing over it with a skirt, please. Could you move on? That's quite a view I'm getting. Looks like you got Phil Donahue's head in a leg lock. Gray hair. That the guy?
That old cat.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
You guys are going to burn in hell.
Opie and Anthony. Okay, terrific.
Hello?
Oh, damn, I think I lost.
Hi, is this Scooby-Doo?
Yes?
How are you this afternoon?
All right.
Hey, Mr. Do, me and my partner Opie, we have this stupid little contest.
Yes.
Where we bet a beer.
Yes.
Then we call up people and see if they're alive or dead. And you're obviously alive, so Opie won the beer because I thought you were dead.
Yeah? The Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
That's Scooby. Oh, my God.
Hey, we're talking to Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. I How about some Scooby snacks?
Hey, didn't you do the voice for Droopy Dog, too?
Yes, I'm Droopy. I'm so happy.
That is very good. How about Astro?
Astro, Ferris Forge.
All right. And one of my favorites, Ricochet Rabbit.
Ricochet Rabbit.
And Boo Boo.
Hi. My pal Yogi isn't here, but he's probably he better not be picking up any
picnic baskets.
Picnic baskets, as he calls them.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Boo Boo Bear, it sounds like you've been hitting a bottle.
Ranger Smith.
Oh, yeah, Ranger Smith. And all these voices live inside your head?
Oh, yes, indeed. Papa Smurf.
Oh, man. Hey, did you do any voices on the Flintstones?
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, well.
Well, that's fantastic. You still do them really good.
Mm-hmm.
Even after all those years, that's great.
Yeah. Hi, you mean me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, my God.
Well, Mr. Scooby-Doo, you won me a beer. You're obviously alive.
Barely.
Shut up, dude. So Anthony owes me a beer.
Oh, I think I owe you half a beer.
A little more Scooby? Yeah, Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Well, Scooby, thanks for spending a few minutes with us this afternoon.
What? Excuse me?
Thanks for spending a few minutes with us this afternoon.
What am I doing this afternoon?
No, thanks for spending a few minutes with us this afternoon.
Oh.
All righty?
All right.
Have a great day.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Okay.